uneven. There's also weight on your chest and claws gently digging into your skin. Your heart skips a beat. Hey, boys! You're greeted by two beady eyes staring down at you over the twitching nose of the possum that lives in your drawer. The other one is crouched in the corner, eyeing you warily. You are not in your room. Start crying. Look, he opens his journal and goes through what he's done. Do open and check the journal. Got the journals over here. Road with... I'm not spacing out. I see what's been done here, and I don't like it. Met the mayor, dog? Yes, I see what's... It's on the dial. Yeah, I see what's been done here, Zethus. Start crying and hug the possum. Your lower lip trembles as tears well up in your eyes. They bubble over, streaming down your face as you lie on your back on the dirty floor, crying. The larger possum in the corner seems unsettled, backing further away. The possum on your chest takes a step forward, resting a tiny paw on your cheek. It licks away your tears. Its breath smells like death. Hold on. You may have to take every vaccine known to man to make sure you don't get a disease from the interaction, but the kindness of the tiny creature is clear. That, or it likes the salt. Smack the possum off your chest. No, don't smack the possum. Just gently push it off your chest. You sniffle slightly, wiping away your tears, trying to gather yourself. Oh, you're so cute. You stand, your legs still wobbly with sleep, the odd tilt of the floor adding to your unsteadiness. Possum clings to your shirt with its tiny claws, holding on for dear life. You must be in the Forbidden Wing. But how? And why? Judging by the faint scent of death that still clings to the inside of your nostrils, you didn't find your way here by sleepwalking. Wayne wanted you to snoop around the Forbidden Wing. It seems like he didn't want to risk you getting sidetracked. The small possum finally moves. It carefully makes its way down the length of your clothes, as if afraid you might notice it if it moves too quickly. It hastens when it finds solid ground, scurrying to the larger possum in the corner. The two stare up at you, not quite afraid, but clearly more wary now that you've risen to your full human height. Maybe they were watching you. Maybe they were watching over you as you slept. Or maybe they were hoping you might be lunch. Either way, you're both going your separate ways now. Now isn't the time for unnecessary confrontations. Wayne told you to find the witch, and he notably didn't tell you to take this to Tabitha. Only you have no idea where to even begin finding this witch, or for that matter, who she, you assume she's a she, could possibly be. Think harder! Okie dokie. Let's eat the old takeout. Eat it. What kind of horrible goblin would do this? Me! You think to yourself as you dip your hand into the goop. It's thicker than expected, almost spongy. Scoop up some into your wretched claw of a hand and slowly bring it towards your mouth, allowing its musk to permeate your senses before the slime fills your mouth. It tastes like rot, like the smell of decaying mulch and burning leaves and fish heads festering on the beach. It feels even worse, like your mouth is full of slugs. You can almost feel it writhing in there, though perhaps it's just your own tongue, convulsing in disgust at what you've done. Swallow it. Swallow the slime. You've done it, and there's no going back now. It slid down your throat like a mass of wriggling worms. Your gag reflex tries to reject it one final time before it passes into your stomach, but your will is stronger. A layer of waxy residue now coats the inside of your mouth and throat, and your teeth squeak with a slippery film, making it impossible to forget what you've done. To me de goat. Did something break in that tiny brain of yours? You have a feeling that the consequences for this action will be severe, a problem for future you to worry about. Let's eat the mayonnaise too. No! In the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. The urge to... You'll be very recognizable this time. The urge to puke returns. Of which grinds to a settled, but a stranger has entered the establishment. Your stomach starts to churn again. The slime refuses to be contained. You've held it back too long, and yearns to be free with a force more powerful than your comprehension. As it barrels through your esophagus, you spot a small trash can. You aim for it as best you can before the slime erupts from your mouth. Patient zero, puke in front of the whole town. Some of it made it in, but much of your vomit and bile still splattered across the entryway of the diner, all while every pair of eyes in the place was on you. Someone rushes out of the kitchen with a mop and bucket. Stella hurries you to a booth. The fucking kid over here. Hey everyone, this is Dad with his cousin. He's here for the funeral. I guess he's not feeling very well. Feel frozen in places you come to your senses. Is there anyone in this entire town who hasn't seen the contents of your stomach? This is humiliating. You need to do something about it. You need to do something fast. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Turn around and leave before your face is buried in their memories. Don't say anything. You need to get out of there. You've already left. Stuff. Mostly M&Ms, and I left out the raisins. No one likes those anyway. And Stella's got a good old stick. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws the stick, distracted for the time being. So, tell me what it's like in Helheim. Do you have... Way to break the immersion, and yet at the same time go along with the immersion, Stella. You have a house, an apartment. Do you live in with family, roommates, pets? I live in my daughter's palace. Tell me what it's like to be Loki. Oh, where the fuck do I begin? What do you want to know? Getting closer. Let's keep moving. Loki, check general in Discord. Stella Richmond sponsored by Meat Rice. Oh, but why is there no and Gretchen? Stella Richmond and Gretchen and Knuckles featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Yeah, the creepy mascot in the grungy basement. I'm an exhausted Ben Affleck. Is that who that is? I've been looking for that meme forever, but I never knew who that was. I am not breaking into Dr. Kelly's clinic based on a bad vibe Loki got. Do you think Reese might have a supernatural affliction? Like, related to what you felt in there? If he did, why wouldn't Dr. Kelly have it? Makes more sense if he just has a genetic condition, assuming there isn't foul play. Foul play? Really, Kanika? Foul play after what happened to Duke's chicken? Poor choice of words, Forsyth. Poor choice of words. Maybe we have to scrub it out first. Could be that the paranormal stuff will activate if we give it a reason to. Oh, good idea. Never heard of a bleach activated ghost before. well, clearly you don't watch enough anime, Tabitha. You're not. What the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? It's like the JonTron bit. Did I stroke out? Did they stroke out? Someone has stroken out. She turns 41 this June, 28th of June. What are the odds that the princess has the same fucking birthday as Markiplier? She's older than Mark by 4 years. Okay, we need to get back. We need to get back to the game.
Stop believing everything you hear. You swing the blade in a massive arc, putting all of your strength behind it. It cuts a shockwave through the very air, splitting.
Radiant spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
As the blow lands, the entire world shakes.
Come, let us leave this world of illusions.
Where your blade can pierce so hard it is vanished from your hand. Oh, fuck you and your middle school role-playing bullshit.
You have no weapon. This is all so very small. I'm so very small. I'm sorry.
She was looking for the time machine and she found the apple peeler. Or whatever that fucking joke from SpongeBob was. The cheese grater. She was looking for the time machine and she found the cheese grater. A goddess unraveled, share your darkest pain and paranoia with the divine being.
As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility. Then it slides back out.
I don't know how to break this to you, narrator man, but that's just having depression.
As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh.
You puncture her chest and she just deflates like a car wash mascot.
We can do this, can't we?
So stop whining. I think he just wants to be liked, though. He does know about the look.
There was once an elegance to its construction. Carved marble columns holding a high-arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
All of them know about the look except poor hero.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal. A pristine blade.
Voice of the bitchless.
The blade is your implement.
I'm not satisfied dividing fear.
Why is she giving your guts bedroom eyes?
A quivering mound of flesh. flesh is no companion.
Oh, you want a companion, do you?
The basic form of a vocal system assembles before you.
Now, little bird, what was it you wanted to tell me?
She's giving my guts bedroom eyes because she's busy rearranging them. Now, little bird, what is it you wanted me to... Now, little bird, what is it you wanted to tell me? Fuck you. No step. There's no time. No time for words. Step forward and engage your enemy.
Skin flayed and
Fucking
organs
plat,
flapping,
plat, plat, plat,
charged
plat,
towards
plat.
the princess.
We have bedroom eyes, we have guts being rearranged, and then we have plat, 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 plat.
I feel cold.
And there's nothing more depressing than cold spaghetti. Tulip, are you gonna be good? Or are we gonna skip story time tonight? I'll be good. You don't have to skip story time. I won't go into the woods, I promise. I know you won't, Tulip, because you know it's too dangerous for little girls in there. Why don't you help Mama with the alpacas? It's just about time they got fed. You can give them hay. Tulip smiles broadly, seemingly excited by the prospect, and hurries off. She yearns for the path. She yearns for the path in the woods. Sorry I had to have a firm parenting moment just then, threatening to skip story time with my child. She's been trying to run off into those woods a lot lately. It's really dangerous, even for adults. I mean, one time Tulip came back out of the woods with the most pristine blade I ever did lay my eyes upon. Sigil takes a cup from you, staring thoughtfully down at the sludge. It just says, "Bitch gonna die." Oh dear, this doesn't bode well. Like I said, it says, "Bitch gonna die." Got just about every warning that can fit in the bottom of a cup. Cross, kettle, hourglass, bitch gonna die. I really cannot emphasize enough that the tea leaves are spelling out the words, bitch gonna die. Hand over the tranquilizers. This is our shot. Why would you not load the tranquilizers before we open the door? Oh god! Oh god! Yeah, Tabitha! We're done. Before Dr. Kelly can fire, a different shot rings out. Reese's body is thrown to the wall. Shotgun in hand, your cousin rounds a corner and trains her weapon on his writhing body. Tabitha, what are you doing here? Stop it, let me sedate him. We can deal with this non-lethally. Are you insane? That thing was trying to kill you. Let it die, let it die, let it die. Let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and die. It's inhuman, the ruin of his face incapable of making any recognizable sounds beyond a guttural wail. It seems to last forever, and then it stops. In its absence, there's only the roaring of flames and the sobbing of his mother, staring down at the writhing, burning body of what was once her son. I always knew there's something off about that kid. He had a weird smell. You showed up ready to kill this kid because he smelled weird? I didn't know you would kill him. Oh man, I would kill for a shower. Stella laughs. Yeah, I'm sure you built up a lot of grime today. It's all yours when I'm done. Shoot! Gretchen, the pillow princess. She hurries off, leaving you and Gretchen in the living room. I just plop down next to Gretchen. So, Gretchen, gonna fuck your human tonight. She's geriatric, you weirdo. So? And then it just reoccurred to me that Gretchen is a dog, so I would like to retract that joke. Finally, I've been reunited with my bed. Gretchen hops onto the massive pillow that serves as her dog bed, curling up and sighing a heavy dog sigh of relief. I can catch up on my beauty sleep. There's a hole, there's a goal. Ryan, no. Bad. Kidding. Where she has a chance to fall asleep, a heavy knock startles her and you. Gretchen growls. Oh no. There's someone at the door. It's a horrible man who smells like rotting meat. Stella! Stella! You dry off and step into one of her extra robes. So, are you coming in? Well, that all depends on you now, doesn't it, ma'am? Follow. You walk by Stella and into her bedroom. She gently closes the door behind you. Sorry, I didn't clean up beforehand. You can think of it as getting the authentic Stella experience. She slips past you and lies on the bed, dressed in an oversized t-shirt. You're quick to follow. Wayne definitely has a cuck lawn chair outside that window. She's warm and still slightly damp from the shower, her skin fresh and flowery. She turns to look at you, smiling, dimples creasing at the edges of her mouth. You could kiss me if you wanted to. Just kidding. Unless... I'm being honest, I'm not really a kisser. I hope that's okay. No, get in there, you coward. You shift closer to her and close your eyes. The magnetic pull of anticipation rolls down your spine and across the skin. Yeah, Wayne's just outside the window. Hey! You two should kiss! Wayne's the secret member of our polycule. He's the guy in the group chat that only shows up once every 4 months, drops one message, and then vanishes again. Magnetic pull of anticipation rolls down your spine and across your skin. For a moment that seems to last forever, you take in every detail of the world around you. He's an eldritch being. He can get a better view in a few meters. You can get a better view sitting a few meters kata from you, and you'd never know. The forested scent of her eucalyptus shampoo, and beneath it, the slightest hint of campfire. The comforting heat of soft but calloused hands against your cheek. The thunder of your hearts beating ever more quickly in unison. The tension rises and rises, a tone seemingly without peak. Speak for yourself, narrator. This is good stuff. This is peak. And then it breaks and her lips touch yours. They're fresh and minty and soft, cool against yours, and guided by the gentleness of someone looking to hold on to the memory of tonight for a long, long time. And then she pulls you closer and tighter, and the two of you lose yourselves in each other. Eventually, the two of you break away and open your eyes, gazing at each other from opposite ends of the pillow. You drift off together, limbs entwined, exhausted and safe and comforted. And then they fucked. The end.